Okay, so I wanted to add this short clip to the beginning of this video to give you guys a summary of the full free 18-week program that I posted yesterday to my Instagram, and that's also linked in the description down below. I'll also post just kind of a longer explanation down below if you guys want to read more about what the program is about. But here, I just want to say that it's an 18-week program that consists of a challenging, more challenging, and most challenging phase, and any of these phases can be made even harder by adding a weight vest or dumbbells or backpack or something like that if you guys have access to that. But the other part about this program that makes it accessible to pretty much anyone is that you don't need access to a gym or any type of weights if you guys don't have access to it. And if you guys don't, then you can just add a set to any of the exercises that you can do with the space and equipment that you have. So that makes it, again, accessible to pretty much anyone. And if you guys would want to do this program along with me, I'll be starting at the challenging phase, which is 4 days a week. And you guys, if you guys do this, you can spread those 4 days out however you want, depending on how your body's feeling. And it consists of 2 stretch days, and then also 1 day of doing any type of new challenging physical activity you guys would want to do, like swimming or climbing a mountain, even if you guys want to do that. Or just take a full rest day if you guys want to do that too. But the challenging program, I'll be doing that with a 20-pound weight vest, and the program itself just consists of everything I've learned up to this point in terms of gaining strength, speed, explosiveness, flexibility, mobility, and I've also incorporated just new ways to make it fun and to keep it fun and challenging by just changing the rep range, the sets, and making the workouts progressively harder as you go along the program. So that's basically the gist of the entire program. Again, I'll be starting from the challenging phase. If you guys want to do this with me, I think that'd be pretty cool. I would post you guys' progress and give you guys shout outs and kind of show how you guys are progressing with this program. And I might even do some type of giveaway at the end of it if enough people want to do this with me. But again, that's basically a brief summary of it, and here's day 1. And another side note, I will be dunking throughout this program, so I'm not taking that out of the program. What's going on, guys? So today is the first day back from spring break. If you guys saw my last video, I kind of went through a slump while I was home, a little bit of a workout slump, dunk slump, just overall energy slump. But I'll take you guys through day 1 of the challenging phase right now, and also talk through what this whole program is about. So instead of going through more of the program, since I added that summary clip at the beginning, I'm just going to actually go through what this day 1 workout entailed, and kind of what I did going through it. So I started off with deadlifts, which in the program I have set is 3 sets of 3 for day 1. And I thought these were going to be more difficult than they were because I haven't done a lot of barbell work in a while. But I think I was able to kind of keep my strength up by doing the bodyweight exercises I've been doing. And after that first warm-up set with 135, I added the 20-pound weight vest, which in a previous video I put was 50 pounds, but that was because I took someone's word for it when I got it from them, and ended up not being 50 pounds when I weighed it. But anyway, I added another plate to each side here, so this is my first working set with 225, and I did this for 3 reps. And then after that, I added another plate each side and moved up to 315. And again, since this wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be, I'm probably going to add more weight in the next day that includes deadlifting. And really, you guys should be trying to do that if you guys try these workouts out, to just kind of progress with the weight and still work with what you can do, but continue to push yourself and continue to add more weight if you feel like you can. And in this workout, after doing the 2 working sets with 315, I feel like next time I do these, I could definitely add more weight to them. But doing this weight, I did an underhand and overhand alternating grip. In the first one, I had my left hand underhand, and then in this one, the second working one, I switched it to, or third working set, I switched it to my right hand underhand. But that was it for the deadlifts. And then after I finished those, I moved into hops in place, which I actually started doing left to right, and then front to back, and I actually just found a scuff mark on the ground to do these over. You, like I said, I made these workouts so that you guys can do these pretty much anywhere. And if you don't have access to a barbell to do deadlifts, you can just add a set to each of the exercises that you guys can do with the space you have. But with these, I kept the 20-pound weight vest on and did these without shoes. And anytime I can get away with not wearing shoes, I will, because I can just keep better contact with the ground and don't have to fight over the heel of the shoe. And to be honest, I just like it. I just like the feeling better of not wearing shoes. And with these, you can feel these. On the workout, or on the workout for this, I have it set as 4 by a minute, I think. And it might not sound like a lot, but literally after 30 seconds of doing these or so, you feel it all the way up your leg to your glute. So it's just a good exercise to work, just pushing off the ground and working your entire leg as a whole. And then after the hops in place, I moved into handstand holds, which, as I do more of these, I'm going to progressively start to kick my feet off the wall to try and hold a handstand by itself longer without having my feet on the wall. And the set and rep range for this is 4 times a minute or 5 times a minute. I think it's 5 times a minute. And that also might not sound like very long, but holding this for a minute was extremely challenging. After about 30 to 40 seconds each time I did this, I was starting to shake, and you can feel this literally throughout your whole body, your core, but mainly your shoulders, your arms, your traps, and your upper back. I am feeling very sore today in those areas after doing this exercise. So I held this for a minute, and as you guys can see here, this is probably where I started to shake and just wanted to drop to the floor. But this is something I want to, again, progress with to eventually be able to do full handstand walks, full handstand holds just in place without having to actually be against the wall. And then after those, I still kept the weight vest on to do 8 full court sprints. And if you guys don't have a full court, just measuring out or walking out 30 yards, that's about how long a full court basketball court is, so that would work too. And then I did take off the weight vest after that to do single leg squats or pistol squats. And again, I took my shoes off for this just to kind of help with balance and just keeping my foot solid and planted on the ground the whole time. And as you guys will see, I start off without holding the weight vest in front of me or without holding anything in front of me. But I thought back to just wanting to get better at these and wanting to increase my mobility as a whole. And I can get these without holding any weight in front of me, but I tend to lean forward a lot because I'm compensating for the lack of mobility, whether it's in my ankles or my hips. So by grabbing this weight vest and holding it out in front of me, I'm actually getting an arm and shoulder workout by holding it out in front of me, but I'm also balancing my weight a little bit more, so that way I can keep my my back a little bit straighter and more vertical, and then actually sit into the squat a little bit better and deeper without leaning as far forward, which as I go along with these, I would eventually want to either lower the weight. Well, I want to lower the weight in the weight vest and then eventually just get rid of it altogether and be able to sit back in this without holding any weight or leaning as far forward as I have been when I'm not holding weight. So with these, you feel this throughout your entire leg and your core mainly. And after switching from my right leg to my left leg, I noticed, and you guys might notice this as well, that one of your legs is going to be stronger than the other, which again is why I've incorporated these type of exercises, so that way you're singling out your weak points and you're not compensating by having 2 feet on the ground. So definitely felt like my left leg was weaker doing these, and I felt like there was more of a pull, or I felt like I had to push a lot harder with my left leg than my right leg because it was just weaker overall than my right leg was. Don't know if I said right or left there. But anyway, my right leg felt stronger than my left leg by doing these. And if you guys don't have a weight vest or anything to hold out in front of you, even just holding, I think I've even tried these just holding like a foam roller out in front of me. So it's just having some kind of weight in front of you to help you balance makes these a little bit, I wouldn't even say it makes these easier, but it forces you to work on sitting back into your heels a little bit more and keep your back more upright throughout the whole motion. And this was the last set I did on the sheet. I think I have it as 3 sets of 5 each leg, which again doesn't sound like a lot, but these progressively get a lot harder as you go through the total sets and reps. So I'm about halfway through the workout right now, and up to this point it's been challenging. I'm going to put the weight vest back on, do the push-ups, and then finish with the abs. Back to the commentary. After putting on the weight vest, I moved into 5 sets of 6 of the push-ups, and with these I just focused on keeping my entire body stable, squeezing my core, my glutes, my legs, and just keeping tension throughout this whole movement. And in the next clip I'm going to point out where I actually focus on pushing off of the ground. This is actually something I learned from watching Pavel Tsatsouline, which I posted a video of his in a previous video, but right on the bottom corner of your palm, as I just pointed out there, makes this exercise a lot easier to get a better push off the ground as opposed to trying to push through with your fingertips or another part of your hand. So I made sure I was going all the way down to the ground, touching my nose to the ground and getting a full range of motion with these. And then after the push-ups, I moved into the final exercise, which were ab twists or ab wipers, which is just basically controlling your legs falling side to side. And with these you can make them either easier by putting your hands underneath your lower back or harder by putting your hands out to the side or above you. And I did not complete the full 4 sets of 25 straight by themselves, but that's another aspect of this program, is that I made the set and rep range so that it was going to be challenging, and it's not always going to be meant to be completed in one complete set and rep range. So however you guys get to the total 4 sets of 25, then that works. So with these I think I split them up into, ended up being 6 total sets instead of 4, just to get the total number of reps that I had down for this exercise. But this first day ended up being a lot more challenging than I anticipated, and I think it's going to be cool to see how what the progression I make in terms of mobility, flexibility, explosiveness, speed, body control, all of that, just as I continue throughout this program. Now, if this is something you guys might do along with me, again, let me know in the comments down below, but I'll see you guys in the dunk session. March in Chicago. Right now I'm on my way to the gym for a little dunk session, if there's any courts open. Feeling really sore from that workout yesterday, that day 1, as you guys saw earlier in this video, but I'll be at the courts in about 5 minutes. The rim here is about 9'10", which is a couple inches shorter than that rim that you guys saw in the last video where I was missing every single dunk. That rim is actually about 10'1", so I'm gonna start dunking. Hopefully I'll hit some. I'm gonna keep this one short probably because I'm feeling sore again from that workout yesterday, but let's go. Yeah. So just got done dunking. Didn't go too bad. Definitely was still pretty low for compared to other dunk sessions that I've had before, but getting back into it, I think it's going to be cool to see the progress that comes from doing these workouts and then also dunking and just being more active again. So we'll see how this goes, but thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Also, if you guys decide to do this program with me, let me know in the comments down below. Alright, but I'll see you in the next video.